thoughts and ideas that we have about being seen, the fear of public speaking. Don't they say that it's like one of the biggest fears in the world? Do you want to address that, Tom? Why are people so scared of public speaking?
We're not scared of public speaking. Here's the interesting thing. I had this discussion with my daughter the other day, who, had some opportunities to speak. And what we're afraid of is not the public speaking. We're not afraid of a podcast. We're not afraid of being on stage. We're actually afraid of being judged. And the thing with the ego, one of the characteristics or the core tenets of the ego is it's afraid of being seen and judged, because the ego doesn't really know who it is. The ego only determines its identity based upon the feedback system, which is what people say about it. If someone says you're no good, then you think you're no good. If someone says you're amazing, you think you're amazing. And so the ego is in this constant flux and confusion of receiving and needing information to determine who it is. Yeah. Whereas consciousness itself doesn't need that feedback. Consciousness just is. And when we're afraid of being seen, we can say, oh, that's the ego that's afraid of being seen. Conscious awareness itself is completely unbiased and unopinionated and unruffled and uninfluenced by what it's doing. It's just expressing the need of the time. And so full potential finds itself through the clearing of the filtering and the resistance and the impediment of the ego construct. We find, let's just write that book. Let's just be in that podcast, because we're not making it about ourselves. The ego makes it always about itself. I'm afraid of being seen. But consciousness says this needs to be delivered to humanity. And this is a medium, whether it's a stage or a podcast or a book or a film or a weekend workshop. And we, almost with reckless abandon, share the knowledge that's coming through, because it's going to a particular need at the time. So we make it more about the receiver of the information rather than the deliverer of the information.
Yes, exactly. It's about service. It's about being in service. Yeah, not in service to what will you think about me, but I hope that what I can offer you helps you in your life. Like I'm giving you this gift of my experience. And I'm in service. I'm in service to your transformation. I'm in service to humanity. That's why I'm doing these podcasts for so many years. It's all about the service.
I like to take it even another level to that. And I was really inspired by my auntie, who I did a post about not long ago. And she's a beautiful 79-year-old Loretta nun that is working in Albania to prevent human trafficking. And she's a little powerhouse, and she's been acknowledged in person by the Pope and also by the UN for the work that she's doing for humanity. But she's the most enlightened and loving and gentle human being you've ever come across. And we were chatting recently. She was out here in Australia, and we had a beautiful time with her. We were chatting about her practice, her prayer, and life itself. And she helped me to appreciate and understand, because of the way she does things, is to surrender really anything to do with herself. She just becomes really the custodian for love. She says God is omnipresent and God is love, which means that love is omnipresent, which means that I am love. And I just have to get out of the way and let love speak through me. And so I'm speaking for love and I'm speaking from love. There's no me anymore. There's just love being expressed through my actions, my words, and my thoughts. And so this was this really beautiful, I guess, a new way of seeing the surrender of ego into just being no longer the I, but the custodian of love and God, and being of service for that.
Oh, that's it, Tom. That's all we needed to say. I mean, honestly, that message alone, like everything you need to say ever. Yeah, I'm in service to love. I am love. I come from love. I express as love. I'm in service to love. Yeah. Oh my God, that was so beautiful. Thank you for that. Thank you for that.